must-win a dream wedding on the water.
Allie recently graduated from the University of Central Florida with her Master's in Business Administration. She has completed several graduate internships and is now transitioning to a career within finance. Besides being ridiculously smart, she is also very caring and is always trying to help others in need. Her carefree spirit and love of life are infectious. I know her future is bright.
Rob graduated from Rutgers University with a bachelor's degree in Management Information Systems. Shortly after graduating, he landed a job working within IT. He is very dependable and is always sure to set aside time for those who are important to him. His positive outlook on life is captivating. I feel lucky to be a part of his future.
Family is the most important thing to us. When given the chance, we love hanging out with our families.
We also like to go jogging, play sports, go to concerts, go to the farmer's market, and sometimes we just like to relax and be silly.
We like to go to the local pet store and take out pets that were not played with during the course of the day.
Allie and I met 5 years ago in Rita Bethany. I had dinner with my old boss, and Allie happened to be the hostess on duty.
As soon as I laid eyes on her, I knew I wanted to get her phone number, so I began talking to her and eventually we exchanged numbers.
After dinner, my old boss pulled me aside and said, "You gotta thank me." And I looked at him and said, "What?" He said, "I just introduced you to your future wife." And I'd say he was right.
Our first date was at California Pizza Kitchen.
The date went so well that when I got in my car, I actually called up my mom and I told her all about the date and I said, "You know, Mom, I really actually think this guy is a prince." She was a little taken back by that and asked me why I thought he was a prince, and I told her because he told me that he is from New Jersey and we actually have a lot of family that's from up north, and he doesn't have any kind of accent, a northern accent at all. So I really think he's a prince, and he's very well mannered, and he's unlike any other guy that I've ever dated before. And her response to me was, "You know, Al, if you're right, you better be nice to him." Turns out he's not technically a prince. I met his family. He actually is from New Jersey. He just doesn't really have the accent. But that's okay, because he's my prince.
After 3 amazing months of dating, I was faced with a tough decision, whether I should stay in Central Florida or leave to go back to New Jersey.
Between my degree program being dropped and a family crisis, I didn't know what else to do, so I made the life-altering decision to make the move back up north.
I transferred to Rutgers University up in New Jersey, where I ended up taking double the course load just to finish on time and get back to my baby.
During the 1.5 years that Rob and I were apart, we remained in a committed relationship. Though it was hard at times, we always had a countdown of the days left until we would see each other again. For days after he would visit, I would find love notes that he randomly placed throughout my apartment for me to find when he was gone. It always put me in a good mood.
We sent each other greeting cards and letters by snail mail, and Allie would spray her perfume on them and seal them with a kiss imprint of her lipstick. A month after my graduation, I made the grueling 21-hour drive back to Orlando. The distance didn't matter to me because I knew that after this drive, I would finally be permanently back with my girl.
Rob and I had a really nice dinner. After dinner, he asked if I wanted to take a photo. We went to take the picture, and I felt his heart beating extremely fast as he held me close. Then he dropped to his knee, and I realized what was happening. It was such a beautiful moment, and I'm so glad that we have it captured. I've always dreamed of a wedding on the water. The Plaza de la Fontana at the Mission Inn would be the perfect location. I love the picturesque backdrop.
We can't wait to share this special moment with our closest family and friends.
Rob and I have worked so hard to pay off the cost for all of our schooling, resulting in very limited savings.
To be given the opportunity to have such a beautiful wedding would mean the world to us.
Mission Inn is a triple threat. We have our ceremony, reception, as well as the rooms here for our families to stay. We have a lot of family coming in from
from out of town, so having them all in one location really makes it that much easier to host a wedding.
On my wedding day, my something borrowed is going to be my sister's veil that she made for her wedding day. My something new will be a new dress, and my something blue is going to be our wedding date stitched on the inside of my wedding gown. Hopefully that date will be August 31st of this year.
I would love to marry my best friend at the mission.
Alright, ready?
Stop being weird, let's go.
Meet Allison.